Gotta love that. She said, I was born and raised in the ghetto. Everybody's in the ghetto. If you don't know, you're in the ghetto. Alright, we're gonna go right into it. This is a solution update. I know it's been a long, or quite some time now, and I have been away. So today, I thought I'd come back. For those who didn't know, I'm the solution, aka the guy at BIM Radio that does sight, sound, and social interaction. Real quick. Okay, so the solution update.
BIM 3D Radio.
Got people in the background shouting out BIM 3D Radio. Just so you know. So we're going to turn down the lady that's letting us all know that she was born and raised in the ghetto. Shouts out to Illit Beats for all the music that they so graciously hook us up with. So yes, the solution update. Last time that I chimed in, I was talking about my relationship with Sprint. As you all know, I've stated that I would have not all that been excited about being in a relationship with a cellular phone company. And I think, well, let me finish off the back to my continuation of my story. So we find me the solution, not still in control of his phone, although I had already paid my bill. I had talked to Hector and been left on hold the night that I had been supposedly able to pick up my phone. So upon this time, I remember speaking to Hector, who was a representative of Sprint, and Hector finally told me that he pretty much didn't care that I had been on hold once I finally got a hold of him.
He didn't care?
No, he didn't care because it wasn't his account. So the young lady who was handling me from Sprint, yeah, she didn't pass it on, and they took my money for the expediting of the phone. So I went to the gym, hit everything in sight. I remember calling the next day and speaking to a representative, and this was day 2 of me not having a phone that I had already paid for with Sprint. So we finally got the understanding, or came to the conclusion, that my situation would be handled when the young lady that started my relationship with Sprint would be back, which was 3 days after I had paid. So I remember going in there, and I remember already, before I went on the 3rd day, I remember speaking to the gentleman and even making sure that the young lady was going to be in attendance before I went to Sprint that day. So they already knew that I was coming. And it was interesting because as I rode there, I played the Sanskrit mantra. I wish I had it, that I play from Sensei Ray the whole way there. And it was quite an experience walking in there, because I remember coming in there, and I remember they had the lady that had started my relationship with Sprint. She was there. I even gave that heifer some Orgon energy batteries. I'm not lying. I gave her some Orgon energy batteries. Yes. So she was there. She gave me, the guys was very, very careful at staying behind the glass. They was acting like they was at the bank. Nobody came out. They knew I was, as my grandma would say, Daddy, rest in peace. I was hotter than catfish grease. I was hotter than catfish grease. But when I walked in there, I did. I walked in there cool, calm, and just very, you know, loving. That's all we can do at this moment. So anyway, my girl, I think her name Victoria. I think it was Victoria. She was nice enough to give me some funky case that was like $6, and she gave me that, and to ease to put a band-aid on my inconvenience, my gas, my time, my even my money. The most valuable thing in this third dimension, even my money. So she gave me. I took everything and I signed all the paperwork, and I was just really just taking everything in, understanding this is my new relationship with Sprint. How intelligent am I? So she she then, as right before I leave, she was saying, well, as you know, we have an employee, what is it, ranking, an employee, employee damn questionnaire, and that will be, they will be calling you, and would you please be, gracious enough to give her a kind recommendation. Being the person that I am, and I know this probably will sound stupid, and how stupid can a person like me be? I just got in a relationship with a cellular phone company, and I knew the cellular phone company. But anyway, I told her that,
You knew she was a biatch.
yeah, I, yeah. So I said, you know what? I'm not. I will definitely give you a good recommendation. I will not, you know, talk bad about this, talk bad about you, because I wouldn't want to cost you for your job. Because, at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. At the end of the day, I'm just looking outside of this third dimension, and I want her to keep her job. I want her to experience her job to the last few days of this corporate, situation, this corporate conclusion. So now my relationship with Sprint is, I think it's terminated. I did walk out with the phone, but after a month, now that my faith tour, my life existence has been such of a challenge, a financial challenge, which is a beautiful challenge nonetheless, because it's giving me the detachment that is necessary to continue this evolutionary advancement. But at the end of the day, right now, I I assume that my relationship is terminated with Sprint because I haven't been able to, bring my my account to, what is it, to up to date. We'll say up to date. So yeah, so we'll see about that though. But that is my relationship with Sprint, and it's, I assume, fastest termination. I don't even think it lasted a month. I mean, they treated me bad. I just got a letter in the mail that they saying that they had me a rebate coming. So I will let you guys know for sure if I get that rebate. So yeah. So that is my conclusion to my relationship with Sprint. Probably the fastest relationship that probably will ever be known in the in the history of Sprint relationships. To talk about other things, you know what? I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. We're gonna take this one out because it's coming up on 10 minutes and
That makes
sometime.
sense, because then they're going to kick you out, and then you're going to be mad, because then you're going to have to do it
Yeah.
all
So
over
you
again.
already know we was born and raised in the ghetto. If I can get it back, I'm working with it.
I was raised in the ghetto.
Oh man. Well, you know what? Sometimes it bees like that, and sometimes things don't know how to act. So I'm gonna let this go. Sprint, you on the solution hit list. I'm gonna come back and let y'all know about the solution hit list when we return. Namaste. Whoa.